local sports picker here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another fabulous day for you. October 22nd, live sports show here. We've got a lot of sports to go through today. A lot of NBA basketball as the full slate's in play. Also, a couple of college football games as well. So more than a full slate for this Wednesday. Pistons do like Brunson for 50, might be a little, how do I put this? A little aggressive. But I do like the enthusiasm for the Knicks fans out there, right? So, all right, yeah, might be a shade aggressive, just a thought. All right, let's see here. Salvatore, Tento, how are you? Corey, thanks for joining. I do like the Pistons today. That number's at 4.5. Yeah, I would not be surprised if the Bulls keep that thing really close. It's not an easy game for them to start off with, I don't think, but I do like the Pistons today. I like their team. I'm a little concerned about three-point shooting for them, but and spreading that floor enough for Cade Cunningham to work. But I do like him today. I don't know if they got enough to cover the number. I think that's a real close one, to be honest with you. Corey, thanks for joining. And let's see. Cello, thanks for joining. I'm going to send out one more round of invites. Cavs cover the spread. I really like the over in that game, on that Knicks game. That's games at the Garden. Tough game for them right out of the chute, right? So should be interesting. They're down Garland. We're going to see. Obviously, it's early in the season, right? So never quite know. Like, we didn't see, I think, the best the Thunder can play last night. They did pull out. It was a crazy game to start us off for the season, right? So in that one there. Jay, thanks for joining. 93 Hibachi, how are you? 350, Lexi's Locks, TJ Jackson. We are live on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So feel free to get on any of those there. We do have a couple of college football games. Nate, thank you. Middle Tennessee and Delaware to start us off. And that line steamed up to 9.5 already. Mizzou State and New Mexico State. That line trending down on the total where we were at, coming down as well. So got that. And then basically a full college slate. Jettas for James Cook. You have James Cook, or you're getting James Cook? Josh Downs or Tez? Downs still hurt. Lexi's Locks, how are you? That's a question. I know Downs was out last week. Yeah. Getting Cook? Okay, I could see that. Dodgers all the way. More than likely. More than likely. The way, if they continue to pitch that way, Snell's going to lead off game 1 and Yamamoto in game 2. If the Blue Jays don't score a minimum of 4 runs, they tend not to win. So kind of how that one looks there. I'm with you. B Custom, how are you? What plays do we have today? All kinds of them. So Delaware minus the 8.5 in college football, under 51.5 on the Missouri State game. They're going to win a game. 1. Who are we talking about? Are you back on the Dodgers? Yeah, I think they win game 1. Snell's pitched absolutely fantastic. Mark, great to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Basketball-wise today, we'll give a slight rundown here of what we're on. So early, we do like the over in the Knicks Cavs. Mobley for pretty sizable as well for 18-plus points. And thank you, Lexi. Mark, thank you. Appreciate it. How are you? Hopefully Florida is doing well this time of season. All right. Let's see. Brent, thank you. 93 Hibachi, thanks for liking the live. As we go through the rest of the schedule here, Magic laying 8. Big on this one here. I think the Magic are going to be competing for the Eastern title personally. You're in Jupiter. All right. I didn't know. I know Mark's down in Florida because when we went through the last hurricane season, unfortunately had to hear Mark and some other guys that are on the show quite a bit. Let's see. And then we do like some Melo props. Some over there. Embiid, we really like tonight, 26-plus points going against the shorts Celtics. We like the Bucks laying 8.5. Pistons, we did play at 3.5. Jazz plus 9.5. Spurs money line. all of that there. Magic game under. Every Magic game always has a great chance to go under. So hard to talk you out of one of those. I just like the Magic to cover that number. Their 3-point defense is the best 3-point defense in the league. I apologize here. Thought we had this thing locked, but obviously not. Don't actually I like the Spurs a little bit tonight in that one. I know the Mavs are on at home, but do like the Spurs on the road. We're going to see if they go after it in game one like we think they're going to. Yeah, Heat team total better look. I'm not going to disagree there. The Magic defense is probably, I want to say, the best defense probably in the NBA. Oklahoma City's got really good defense, but they didn't show that till late yesterday. And nice win for the Thunder. Let me put it this way: if they could have shot the ball at all, that game's not that close. And Shenjun couldn't miss. It didn't matter anywhere from 30 feet in. He couldn't seem to miss last night, but they still pulled it out. Just didn't cover the number, right? So Dort was horrible from three. What was he? 0 for 7, 0 for 8. I don't know how you missed that many and keep shooting. But they had to keep him on the floor because he did take care of Durant pretty good. So, yeah, it was gross. Senjun 5 for 8 from 3. So, but I'm curious what everybody thought about the tall lineup. Houston needs a point guard. Yes. Amen Thompson out there, I think he did some really good stuff, but he's not a point guard. That's Starks, right? And they need a point guard. All right. So, now Vliet definitely hurts that team. Dort did a pretty good job on Durant. Durant did get some open looks, but definitely didn't get under 2.5 threes. I think it's going to continue to play. Last night, college football was a little weird. FIU, yeah, I got you. Tech, if you really watch that game, Tech turned the ball over all over the place. But I don't know if Durant choked that much. He had a hard time even receiving the ball because Dort was all over him. So I don't really necessarily call it a choke job, but they had a hard time getting him the ball. Right? It is not a pronunciation show. That is correct, Mundo. Nice play with Kennesaw. There you go. Favorite play today, Embiid, 26+ points. And let's college football wise, let me get back to it here. We do like Delaware quite a bit. We did get it at 8.5. And that New Mexico State, Missouri State game, that thing's already down to 50.5 in a lot of books. It was 52.5 on Monday. So just FYI, if you want to get on the under on that one, you better get in now. Hornets, I had a hard time with that game there. I don't like ever playing them as a favorite. We played mellow props in that one. So, well, if it's just money lines, Delaware, that would be there. Magic, we love them today. Bucks, like them quite a bit today. And let me get back to the other screen here. If it's just money line, Spurs, if you want a little plus money in there. I really like the Hawks today as well, if you're going that route. Superfan Eli is here. Clippers, if it's money line, okay. I like the Jazz plus the points. Detroit, Orlando, okay. Zeke, what's up? How are you? New Mexico money line or under 50.5. I'd still like the under in that one. Giannis, we played for 30+ points. Zeke, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Ty, thanks for joining. Weekend Warrior, thank you. Cavs -1.5, Pistons -3, Mavs. I like the Spurs. I do like the Pistons. Cavs next game, I think, is going to be back and forth. Going to be a tight one there. A lot of people are going to want to play Orlando under early. As B Custom pointed out, I think the better play is Miami under team total. Yes. Brunson, Mitchell, trade baskets. Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of that. And I think you're going to see a lot of Evan Mobley tonight as well. So we expect Mobley to kind of take a step forward this season as well. Let's see. Last free, he passed the ball and walked away. Yeah, I understand. Dort is, by the way, one of the better defenders, I think, in the NBA. So it's not easy to get shots off. Good chance for which one, Colin? Well, since I don't like the Mavs, if you're parlaying it, I don't think it's got, it's still live, but I don't necessarily love it. But I do like the other two pieces I could live with. So You like Grimes? Who doesn't like Grimes? Is he going to see a lot for the ball? No Fox. I understand. They do have this guy named Steven Castle. They do have this guy named Wembanyama. And they do have other pieces. So Missouri or New Mexico, Missouri State or New Mexico, I'd play the under. No heart, which leads to more offensive opportunities. That's why another reason over for us. I'm good. AI, how are you? Knicks and 76ers. Yeah, like I said, I like the over in the Knicks game. The 76ers game, I stayed away from. I'm just a little curious to see what Boston's going to be. I assume Boston's going to launch about 63 pointers tonight, but Mitchell for 5 assists. That's a big number for him, but I know he's really the point guard tonight. Bridges over 20. Well, he does have a new coach, which I think helps, right? Knicks game over 229.5. Yes, absolutely. I think that the total is the thing to play there. We got it at, what, 229 on Monday. Yes. We got all kinds of plays. Knicks Cavs over. Mobley 18+ points. Brunson for 25+. Mobley 2+ threes. Mobley 8+ rebounds. Mobley 25+ points and rebounds combined. There's game one. Magic laying the 8. Banchero 25 points. Powell for the Heat under 19.5 points, under 2.5 threes. The Magic do have the best 3-point defense in the league. Banchero 7+ rebounds. Wagner 4+ assists. Go to the Charlotte game. Just player props in that one. Cam Thomas 24 points. Melo 23+ points. We sprinkled a little bit on 30+. Which time will the game start? Well, they all started around 7:10 Eastern time and go from there. Mobley over 8+ rebounds. We love. Yes. There were a lot of places we're at 9+ for Mobley. Just keep that in mind. Melo for 4+ threes, 5+ threes, 5+ rebounds, 8+ assists, and of course 4+ turnovers because it is Melo. We go to the 76ers game. Our biggest player on the board is in that game. Embiid, 26+ points. Pritchard, 17+ points and 4+ threes. Embiid, 9+ rebounds. Embiid, 1+ block. We really like the Hawks tonight as well. I'd love to see what this new team looks like. Cooper for 15. That's what, a slight alternate there. I could see that. We are live on multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. So in that Hawks game, Okongwu, 13+ points. Porzingis is at 2+ 3, over 1.5 threes. Barnes, 8+ rebounds. Barnes, 3+ turnovers. And Trae Young, 11+ assists. Thursday night YouTube show will be out either tomorrow night. Probably tomorrow night. Yeah, what's tonight? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? Trace? It's Wednesday? Oh, it'll be out later tonight. Sorry about that. My apologies. Let's see. I had to ask what the heck day it was. All right, Bucks, we do like them laying 8.5. Giannis for 30+. I know his line's at 32, but the alternate at 30 wasn't bad. Giannis, 12+ rebounds. Giannis, 3+ turnovers. Thank you. So I appreciate that. I think everybody should watch this over on YouTube. Definitely more in-depth info over there every time. So we don't get limited on what we can say, do, and all that kind of stuff. Do like the Pistons laying 3.5. Giddey for 20+ points. Jalen Duren, 14+ points and 12+ boards. K, 10+ assists. Like Kyle Kuzma for 10 points. Okay. Best rookie today. I'll be honest with you. We don't play a lot of rookies normally early in the season, Glenn. And there's a reason why, because I've got no clue what the hell. On that one there. Interested to see what Cooper Flagg does. That's going to be high on the bingo card. Dylan Harper still a little limited. I'd really like to see what he can do with the Spurs. Edgecombe, I don't know how much time he's going to see, so therefore we stay away from a lot of them. Normally, if it was rookies, the only way I'd play normally is under. You could probably play under everything because I just don't know how much time they're going to see. We don't really play first basket, Eli. We do have some first quarter stuff occasionally, but Jazz, we do like them plus the 9.5 tonight. Markkanen 20+ points. Kessler 11+ rebounds, and back to the Harden 4+ turnovers. Spurs money line tonight. Wemby 25+ points. Castle 16+ points. Wemby 3+ threes. Castle 2+ threes, and Wemby 4+ blocks. Then we skip down to the Trailblazers game. Just a couple of player props on Ant. 27 plus points, 4 plus threes. Greg Gizmo, thank you. Donovan Mitchell over 30. Think he has a great shot tonight. No question about it. Missouri State liked the under in that game quite a bit. That line has come down a couple points from 52.5 to 50.5, though. And Delaware State seems to be riding up as well. That was 8.5, now 9.5. That thing will probably be 10 by game time. Lexi's Locks, thank you. Missouri State, my only issue here is what are we going to get offensively out of them? That's why we like the under there. Embiid, 13.5 plus rebounds plus assists. Good possibility there. I like Embiid better at over 8.5 rebounds if I can take the assists out. I think he's the tallest dude on the floor, and it's not even close in height. He should be good there. Marquez Plays, how are you, sir? We are live on multiple platforms, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. We appreciate everybody throwing out a like, share, gift, whatever you can. Always appreciative for all the live shows we do. In that one. So we ran through a lot of the NBA. We'll run through it again, I'm sure, here in a little bit too. But in the college football tonight, it's Delaware minus 8.5, under 52.5. Embiid 26 plus points, over 25.5. On that one, that is our favorite one for the night. Bob, thanks for going. I'm good. How about yourself? Just going through, basketball, baseball, all kinds of different stuff, right? Thursday night football is coming around the corner as well. We got one college game, one NFL game, couple NBA games for tomorrow. So, and then World Series starts on Friday as we watch the Dodgers get coronation again. A lot of people like New Mexico State tonight. Missouri State. I just think the under in that game is the easier play. But S. Daniels, thanks for the follow. Kerry, great to see you again. Eduardo, Eds Gazio. I can't pronounce nothing. Thanks for joining the show as well. Redburn, thanks for joining. Jeff, To Official Tone, thanks for joining the show. Carrie, thank you. What's going on, To Official Tone? How are you? Carrie, thanks for the gifts. Denny Suarez, thanks for joining. And we are live, like I mentioned before, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. If you're looking for us over on YouTube to find the regular daily shows, sports bets for free, or search Scott Jenkins, or take the link off the TikTok channel page or the Twitch channel page if you're on there. NBA Moneyline. There's a lot of stuff we like there in Moneyline. So I'll give you a little bit of rundown there again. We're going to go Magic. We like them quite a bit. Hawks, Bucks, Pistons, Spurs. That's where we'd be focused if we're just doing that. Rockets did cover yesterday. No question about it. Oklahoma City couldn't have shot any worse, I think, if they tried. It was disgusting. If they shoot better, if Dort can hit an open three, and he had a bunch, the T-Wolves play today. Are you talking about tomorrow or today? Delaware, I do like them. We played it at 8.5. First quarter NBA, we normally focus on the team. So I will give you one early. Knicks Cavs over 56.5 first quarter. Yep. T-Wolves tonight. I honestly think the Trailblazers play really well at home. We stayed away from that one. I tell you what, I'd like if you get the Blazers to 5.5 or T-Wolves money line, I think you might hit both of those. Just think that game's roughly maybe like 4 or 5 point game. Hornets tonight, I can't play them as a favorite, but I do like some mellow props. I know they're not playing, they're not playing a great team, but really they're favored by 5.5. This is a team that looked like it quit except for Bridges and Miller last year, right? So just tough for me to play them on the line there. But I think they have a chance to win, yes. And they're at home. I hope they get a victory, right? Let's see if Michael Porter Jr., Cam Thomas has never had a shot that he didn't like, so I'm sure he'll launch a bunch in that one. D-Rec, thanks for joining. Roger Dodgers, Z-Smile Z, great to see you again. Leonard, thank you. K.I., thank you. Ken, great. Thanks for liking the show. Great to see you again today as well. User, thanks for joining. If you're new to the show, give us a follow. If you're new to the show and you want more in-depth stuff, make sure you check us out on our YouTube at Sports Bets for free. DJ Double Up, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for liking the live. Choi, thanks for joining. Josh, good to see you. 1950 Grandpa, how are you? Campbell, Omar, great to see you again. Fant or Levelin this week with Komet out. Fant got a lot of looks last week. I'd like to say Levelin, but I'm going to probably say Fant. 3 best money line picks: Hawks, Magic, Hawk, Magic, and sorry, I'm having a brain cramp there. Hawks, Magic, Bucks. Dogs tonight. Yeah, I do like the Jazz plus the points. I don't know if they win that game. I do like the Spurs on the money line as well. I think they're a 2.5 point dog yesterday. I've not looked at the line here in a minute. Bengals minus 6.5 over the Jets. It is the Jets, so that's the way I'd be going. We haven't played it yet. We did get through Thursday. That show will be out later today for Thursday Night Football. But chart that game tomorrow, by the way, if you guys have looked at that Thursday night matchup, I'm going to say wow and go with that. With Vikings Chargers, what do you expect out of both of these teams? Dr. Jekyll's and Mrs. Hyde, or Mr. Hyde, right? Jazz plus the points. You can play the Spurs plus the points if you want. If you like plus the points, right? Every game 7 or worse. Yeah, it's a little interesting for Sunday. Still trying to figure out Circa Survivor pick of the week as well, as we're still alive in week 8. So woohoo, right? So let's see. I guess we weren't on the Eagles on the wrong week. Oh, Nas, thanks for joining. Still trying to figure out what to make of the Giants as well. I like them at home, but on the road, I didn't expect them to play as well as they did, even though they did lose. Best play for Knicks Cavs. Let's see. I was going to say over, but let me do. Oh, Mobley 18 plus points. Mobley 8 plus rebounds. I've got them rated both the same. So, yeah, we got a lot of buys this week to be custom. So. As well. So it should be if you're in fantasy leagues, it's normally switch them around week as well. So Jay's Wag so bad okay. Lane Herman, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, Jay's. My bad. But yeah, Mobley 18 plus points, Mobley 8 plus rebounds. That line on Mobley continues to move up as well. So get in when you can. Josh, thanks for joining. G Keeley, thank you. Scott Guy, great to see you again today. Thank you for the likes. 5 out of 6 quarters have been under. I wouldn't disagree with you there. They tend to start off a little slow. So, no question. But I do like them to cover that 8.5. I think the defense comes to play for them tonight early. We need a 3-0 first quarter would work, right? What's going on, Scott Guy? How are you? AZP, thanks for joining. Any overs tonight? Yes, Knicks Cavs is the main over that we're on. I don't like normally playing a lot of totals the first couple days in the NBA, but that one just smells good. If you're looking for a team total under, I might recommend going to the Heat. And that would be in that Magic game. Team total under for them. It's kind of all over the week. Oh, good now. Off for work. There you go. That's even better. Other totals tonight to consider. Hornets, Nets over 228 might come into play. Hawks game and Raptors. I don't know if that's going to get to 238. That's a but. I expect the Hawks to be able to play pretty well in that one. That might be an underplay, though, early in the season. Let's see here. Pelicans, Grizzlies. We really don't have anything in this game. We've looked at it about 12 different ways. I can't figure out what either team is going to be really trying to. Most teams have an identity of what they're going to be. I don't think either team does, but 236.5 in a Grizzlies game normally is a little light. Clippers, Jazz, probably 225.5-ish, might be an under there. Kings, Suns, I got no clue what either team's going to be, so stayed away from that game as much as possible, especially with no Sabonis in that one. And the football game tonight, college football-wise, Missouri State, we do like the under in that one. A few more unders than overs, but it is early. I mean, that Thunder Rockets game was going to be an easy under until double overtime, right? So All right, we are live, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. You can join us on all those. We'll be on for about the next 20 minutes this morning here live. So if you got something, let me know. Wolves 3.5. I would make a recommendation, Razor. I think you play the Wolves at money line, or if you like the Blazers, take it to 5.5. So New Mexico, well, that line's shooting down. 51's a good number, as you're seeing 50.5s all over the place now. We did get it at 52.5 on Monday. So that line is trending down for sure. Spurs Mavs under 226. Wouldn't shock me if it goes under there. Would not shock me. We got some decent defense. AD, even though he gets hurt all the time, can play some D. Wemby obviously can play some D on that one. So your pal, there you go. Well, it's better than bruh, I guess. I'll take it, FanDuel, I guess. Justice, thanks for joining. I'm too old for bruh, even though I say bro once in way too much, probably. Jeremy, thanks for joining. Jay Michael, thanks for joining the show. Yeah, it's not my birthday, but I appreciate it. Delaware, laying the 8.5, yes. It lines up to 9.5 at most books. Get it to 6.5, even better. 30 tonight. I think a lot of guys have opportunities. I'll give you one that's pretty decent plus money at 30. That's LaMelo. In that game there, Banchero, I think, has a great chance for 30 tonight. We played him at 25. Brunson probably has a great chance for 30 tonight. We played him for 25. Embiid, I think, has a fantastic chance for 30 tonight. We played him at 26 plus. And let's see who else we think's got a shot at 30. Giannis, but you're paying juicy at 30, 32.5 there. Wemby might have an outside chance at 30. Don't love it. Ant-Man for 30, if you're just looking for 30. Every slip tonight, I don't know. That doesn't happen very often where we hit everything because we have so many, but yes. Do you like the Pistons, Colin? Cavs game, I think, is going to be back and forth, to be honest. I like the over a little bit better. Money Green Radio, no problem at all. Thank you for joining the show. Ross, thanks for coming on. Steven or Stefan, depending on how you pronounce it, thanks for coming on the show. We are live on multiple platforms on that one. Brunson, yeah, it's 154. Let me see where we got to that. Brunson for 25 on DraftKings on Monday was minus 119. So that line, the juice moving on that one quite a bit. Just shopping around, Bishop Don. 25 is attainable there at a little bit better juice, I'm sure. What do you think is out? Claxton double-double? Yeah, I can see that. He's definitely probably going to get you 10 rebounds, right, Don? So Missouri State, love the under. 52.5 is when we got it Monday. And it's at 50.5 or 51 at most books at the moment. I don't necessarily love them minus the 1.5. I've seen that offense either play good or horrible, and mainly horrible as of late. Mavs, money line. We actually like the other way. We like the Spurs on the road. It is Cooper Flagg's first game. You know, we're going to see what they look like a little bit. They're going to be awfully tall, but I do not like their backcourt defensively with what we got there. Why is his name escaping me? D'Angelo Russell, right? Sebastian, thanks for joining. Great to see you. Scott Guy, thanks for liking the live. Trucker Man, thanks for joining. Cold Cut. Phoenix money line. I'll be honest with you, Mondo. We stayed away from that game. There's a couple reasons. Number one, what do the Kings look like without Sabonis tonight? I don't necessarily think the ball moves as good as it does, obviously, when Sabonis is in the lineup. And when it comes to the Phoenix side, who is going to step up and score points? No Jalen Green tonight. Who's going to step up and score points besides Booker, right? Actually, last night, college football, we lost. Yeah. We lost because a lot of turnovers on the wrong side, right? Edgecombe, I'm curious to see what he's going to be like. So, you know what I mean? He's definitely a monster athlete, Glenn. I'm just curious to see what his role is going to be. Flag under points. If I did not have Kennesaw, I didn't play in the Kennesaw game. I told you that I thought the line was funky. They ended up smoking them. So, and let's see here. Edgecombe, we went over that. Flag under points, like if any rookie tonight, that's probably what I'm going to do. If I was going to play any rookie, we stayed away from most of them there. So on that one, but I would play under if I was going that way. Magic, The Clippers probably win, but I do like the plus 9.5. Bucks, I think all three of them win. I just don't think the Clippers cover, but I think the other two cover. Yes. Right? Let's see. Knicks, Cavs, it's over for us. We like the over quite a bit in that one. Poppy. Man, that's a tough one to say out loud. All right, thanks for the follow. Caleb, no problem at all. The G, thanks for joining. If you like the live show, you definitely like what we do over on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free. We're live there right now as well. We're live on Twitch and TikTok. So FWD Texas, what's cracking? Zion, we stayed away from – there was 2 games we stayed away from. The Pelicans and Grizzlies game. I would assume it's probably an over there for Zion as well. I expect a lot of points probably in that game. No team really plays really great defense on that one. Favorite play today is Embiid, 26+ points. We do like the Hawks quite a bit. Mobley, 18+ points. And let's see. Pritchard, we like to have a good night tonight. Trae Young, 11+ assists. I know it's 12 at a lot of books. DraftKings was at minus 124 on Monday. And where's the other big play? That's the biggest plays we've got going on. So Giannis, 12+ rebounds is up there for us as well. It's starting to get juicy to 13 as well. I think the Bucks do cover tonight. They got an excellent situation with the Wizards coming home, or coming to their house, right? Pistons money line, I like it. Do not expect that game to be a blowout, though. I expect the Bulls to throw up some points. The Pistons are definitely going to have to score. My only only issue with the Pistons is their 3-point shooting. Otherwise, I love that team. Let's see. Claxton rebounds, if you can get them around 10. Best 3-point props tonight. We do have a few. Let me give you those here. Mobley for 2+ threes was plus money. Let's see here. Melo's probably our biggest one. 4+ threes, 5+ threes. Porzingis, 2+ threes. And let's see here. Who else we got on the bingo card? Wembanyama, 3+ threes. Mr. Castle on the Spurs as well. 2+ threes. Ant-Man, 4+ threes. 3-point shooting was not fantastic for anybody last night. That is for sure. So, Paul Powers, thanks for joining. And there was a lot of wide open looks. Oh, my God. Dort had half the court, it seemed like. Yeah, couldn't even get 7 rebounds. A lot of people liked him last night. New role, a guy that's not extremely physical, rebounding-wise, anyways. It was a stay away from him. It's not like I definitely love the under or anything like that. But, yeah, a lot of people were let down by him last night. But don't be, I think you needed to probably look more at his Sun stats than we did with the Trailblazers, right? So I feel your pain on that one. Dort last night was a complete disaster as well. So Pistons money line, yeah, I like them. I think it's a back and forth game. That's not something you're going to clear early, but I do like the Pistons to win that one. But I will say this, for the 2 games opening night, it was, besides for the poor shooting, it was a pretty good night, right? So I don't think we learned a boatload about the Rockets, but, yeah, Golden State doesn't have that. Draymond plays center. Draymond was big for us last night, though. He hit the par bet, rebound bet. Mobley, if you can get him at 8, I love him. 9 and it's starting to creep to 9. That's a little bit different story. I wouldn't play quite as much at 9, but 8 to 9 doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually about 13%, 14% more, right? So Wagner over points and rebounds, decent chance. The one I liked for Wagner tonight pretty much is 4+ assists is still on the board. Safi, thanks for joining. Hoser or Hosters, I can't even pronounce it. Thank you for joining the show. Lil JB, thanks for joining. Raptors plus 5.5. We're the other way on that one. We love the Hawks. So I think the Hawks are primed and ready to make a run this season if they stay healthy. Wemby's got a decent chance to get to 30. We did play him at 25. Embiid, we like several different things. Our favorite one is 26+ points. If you want to talk about no centers, let's go to the Boston. So 26+ there, 8+ rebounds, 1+ block for Wemby. Not Wemby, Embiid. Sorry about that. Hawks, no defense. Really? Jalen Johnson? He plays pretty good defense. Okongwu can play some decent defense. Daniels plays hella defense. The only one that doesn't really play D is Porzingis and Trae Young, right? And Porzingis is not like, he can actually stand there, right? Cavs game over 229. Yes, I think that game's played probably in the 240s, Ken. So I like that one there. Jafita, thanks for joining. Embiid over 24.5. That would be hammer time. Yes. Like I said, we played him at 26 and love him. Knicks money line, T-Wolves money line I'm okay with. I don't know if they cover the 3.5. I think that game is awful tight. Knicks, I thought that game was too close to call, so we were on the over anyway. The Hawks spread, we got them at 5.5. I love the Hawks tonight. I think they win by double digits. Embiid minute restriction, I'm okay with that. If he still plays 25 minutes, he's still got a chance to pop off 30. He's got nobody that can defend him at his size. I'm okay at 26. I don't know if I wouldn't play him for 40, but Mavericks, we like the other way in that one tonight. I think the Mavericks have a little bit more to figure out than what the Spurs do. Just like what the Spurs are putting together there. Vera, thanks for joining. Great to see you. Finally, I guess it's better to be late than never, right? Good afternoon. Good morning out here. I feel you. I think the Mavericks, we liked them. We played them over 38.5 wins when it opened. I think they get there. When Kyrie comes back, hopefully he comes back. Hate Western Kentucky, right? Yeah, I hear you. They couldn't have played worse last week. They played a little bit better this week. What are you going to do? Right? And to be really honest, they got some turnovers. That always helps, right? Gideon, thanks for coming on again today. Great to see you. Amish Lover, long time no see. Carnegie the Moore, great to see you as well. I haven't seen you in a minute. Or maybe I just missed you. One of the two, right? Do you think Ant is going to play tonight? I'm hoping so. We got a couple player props on him. 27 plus points and 4 plus threes. Hope he's playing. If not, it's definitely Trailblazers plus the points there. So Pistons on the spread at 3.5. I'm okay. If it gives too much above that, I'd probably have to flip the money line on that one. But Devontae, thanks for joining. PSM, great to see you. Thanks for liking the live. We are live, multiple platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Hey, San, thanks for joining. All right, let's see. Pickle, the one I can't hardly say. Thank you for the gifts, my friend. Apologize about that, Pickle. Vex, great to see you again today. PSM, thank you. Mr. Bippy, thanks for joining. Pimp Daddy showed up. How about that? Thanks for liking the live, my friend. All right, Willie, thanks for joining the show. Garrett Lee, thanks for coming back on. Marlene, thanks for joining. We're going to go through the NBA plays one more time because we're going to have to pop off here pretty soon. So Knicks Cavs over 229, 56.5 first quarter, 112.5 first half. Mobley is our biggest play in this game at 18 plus points. Brunson, 25 plus. Mobley, 2 plus threes. Mobley, the second biggest play in there is 8 plus rebounds. And Mobley, 25 plus points and rebounds is right behind it. Product Brands, thanks for joining. Magic, we really like tonight as well, laying 8. Banchero for 25 plus points. Powell under 19.5 points and under 2.5 threes. Banchero, this line's getting pretty juicy at 7 plus rebounds, but like it at 7 a lot. Wagner, 4 plus assists. Charlotte game, 23 plus points for Melo. That's his line. We sprinkled a little bit on 30. Cam Thomas, 24 plus points because he'll take 26 shots to get there. Melo, 4 plus threes and 5 plus threes. Issa, thanks for joining. Follow, appreciate it. Mookie, thanks for coming back on. Melo, 5 plus rebounds. Melo, 8 plus assists. And to continue our Melo trend, 4 plus turnovers. All right, Embiid, 26 plus points is our biggest play. Pritchard, 17 plus points. Pritchard, 4 plus threes. Embiid, 9 plus rebounds. Embiid, 1 plus block. And we're all over the Hawks, laying the 5.5. Okongwu, 13 plus points. Porzingis, 2 plus threes. You don't find him there very much. I'll give you those Vex in just a minute, so stay on. Let's see here. Barnes, 8 plus rebounds. Barnes, 3 plus turnovers. Trae Young, 11 plus assists is our biggest play in that game. Bucks laying the 8.5. Giannis, 30 plus points, 12 plus boards, 3 plus turnovers. Cashin, thanks for sharing the live. Palma, thanks for joining. Pistons, laying the 3.5. Giddey, 20-plus points. Durant, 14-plus points, 12-plus boards. Cade Cunningham, 10-plus assists. I know no play for us in the Pelicans or the Grizz. Then we skip to the Jazz game, plus 9.5 for the Jazz. The Kings are because no Sabonis, Josh. That's the main reason why. Markkanen, 20-plus points, 11-plus rebounds, and they're on the road too. Harden, 4-plus turnovers. You will see a Harden play from us almost every game of the season on the turnover line, especially if he's at 4. Spurs, money line. Wemby, 25-plus points. Castle, 16-plus points, 3-plus threes for Wemby as well, 2-plus threes for Castle. And Wemby only at 3.5 blocks, so over there for us as well. We're skipping the Suns and Kings game. The Pelicans game, I just do not like at all, Alex, at all. I couldn't find a player prop aside. The only thing that did interest in that one, maybe over for the game. And then Ant-Man, if playing tonight, Trailblazers and T-Wolves, 27-plus points, 4-plus threes in that one. College football, there are 2 games tonight. We are in both of them. So Delaware, 8.5 is our favorite one of the bunch. That line has moved to 9.5 at most books. New Mexico State, Missouri State, under 52.5. That line's trending down big time since Monday. It's down to 50.5 at a lot of books. That's what we're on for college football and NBA basketball for the day. Right? Booker over 2.5 threes. He doesn't normally shoot a bunch of threes. No problem, Vex. And I really don't like that Suns. I mean, what do we really expect out of the Suns besides Booker's going to throw up 30 shots? Nobody really knows what anything else is going to be with them. That's why we stayed away from that game, a lot of it. Plus the Kings, what do they look like with no Sabonis facilitating? Don't necessarily love that as well. Plus the rebounding takes a monster hit as well. Bob, thanks for joining. Vex, thanks for the gifts as well. Bob, thanks for the gifts. G Tate, thanks for joining. I did drop a YouTube video on the NBA. It's been out since last night. Yep. Parlay, you can take any of the plays if you want to parlay. We're not a parlay type show. I don't personally play them. We might put a fun one out for the Discord. If I was going to play anything NBA tonight, just team-wise, it would definitely be you can play Hawks money line, Bucks money line, and Magic money line. Cavs or the Knicks, make your life easy, take the over, right? I think that's going to be a back-and-forth battle, to be really honest. But if you want those, there's 3 there. Give you kind of I would make Embiid on there as well at 26-plus points. You can take it down to 25 if you want. Not that the 1 point, I don't think it's going to boil down to that. I think Embiid's either going to have 30 or 15, so kind of on that one. Dallas has nothing to do to figure the Spurs will lose. I guarantee you that I think Cooper's the real deal as well. I just don't know about game 1. You can have a bad game 1 and still be really good, right? That's the way we look at it on that one. I just think the Mavs have to figure out what they're going to do. Who's playing point guard? I think there's question marks there. I mean, we saw what no point guard was last night with the Rockets. Yes, they were extremely tall, but no point guard, right? Super fan, no caller ID shows up. Vera, thanks for pinning a comment. We are on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch for the live show. Will you pin the YouTube channel there, Vera, please? Sports bets for free. They have a point guard. If you think D'Angelo Russell is a point guard, we got issues already. So we got issues from the get-go. D'Angelo Russell might be one of the worst defenders I've ever seen as well. Vex, thanks for liking the live. They've got somebody that suits up for the point guard position, but I'm not a parlay guy, but Kooks, but you can take there's some nice bets you can combine together if that's what you want to do. B-Dot, thanks for joining. The reason I hate parlays is there's nothing worse than going 2-1 and your ticket loses. On a 3-leg or a 4-leg, same thing. How many times I get comments from people all the time? It's like, well, I've got, I went 7-1 and you have a losing ticket. 5 assists for Embiid. I think he's got a good chance to get there. I'll be really honest with you, though. For Embiid tonight, I think he should have open looks all over the place. Bridie, thanks for joining. That's why we like the point so much. He's the tallest, biggest dude out there, and it ain't close. Charlie, thanks for joining, and I expect the Celtics to shoot 63s tonight. Why not? Right? Surprised nobody's asked about Jaylen Brown. I'm really shocked about that. Everybody normally loves him, Kaylen Brown. 30 points. We can run through him again. Let's see here. I think Brunson has a really good chance to get there. Obviously, we like Giannis. I think Melo has a good chance to get there. Banchero, I think, has a great chance to get there. Cam Thomas wouldn't shock me if he laid out 30 against the Hornets. Embiid, I think, has a shot to get there. Let's see. Giannis, but his line's at 32, right? Let's see. And Wemby, I think, has a good chance to get there. And if Ant-Man's playing, yes. Brown for 4.5 assists. He doesn't pass the ball very much, Devontae. That'd be my thing. Needed Curry. Curry did not shoot tremendously last night. We needed threes. He was a couple short there. I question that as well. That's my only question. I mean, Embiid, that's your only question all the time, though. Is he going to be able to play the whole game? Cat is doubtful now. I'm still riding with the over, Chris. Yes. I think that's even better for Mobley and Jared Allen inside. I don't care which team scores as long as they both scored, 230, right? So why wouldn't he make it till halftime? Because Embiid always gets hurt. That's the only reason, right? Through the first quarter is a great question. Yep. I do like Mel in games where they're normally the better team. LaMelo finally shows up. He'll still turn the ball over 4 times, but he'll show up, right? College football tonight. Yep, we went over that. Delaware laying 8.5, under 52.5 in the Missouri State game. There's a lot of guys that get hurt. Men Thompson got hurt last night. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, Anthony Davis is another one. We'll see how he does tonight, right? Sullins, thanks for joining. We are going to have to pop off and get to the rest of the commitments for the day. So make sure you check us out over on YouTube at Sports Bets for Free for the daily shows. The NBA show is out there. A small version of it's on TikTok as well if you want to watch that. College football show is out on YouTube. We put Tuesday through Friday out. We will come back with the Saturday edition as well. Baseball starts Friday, so we'll have a show out probably Thursday night on that one as well. NFL Thursday show will be out later today. As well over on YouTube. So if you're following us on TikTok, I highly recommend you pop over to YouTube, Sports Bets for Free, because we put out a boatload of free material, right? We do have a paid Discord that's over there as well. We did change the Discord. We do have a week-long option as well as monthly now. If you just for some reason can't afford the month, you do have a weekly option there as well. So both of those links are up. And 7-day free trial of Outlier. They do sponsor every one of our shows over on YouTube. Highly recommend them as well. And DraftKings and YouTube TV, thank you guys for all your support, as you guys have been terrific. We do appreciate it. All right, everybody. Everybody have a profitable and great Wednesday. We'll see you all tomorrow.